Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Chicken Soup for the Soul, True Love. 40 stories about gifts from the heart, laughter, and love everlasting. By Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, and Amy Newmark. Foreword by Christy Yamaguchi and Brett Hedican. Performed by Sherry Slater and Dan John Miller.
Foreword. Everyone enjoys a great love story, so we were excited about being a part of the Chicken Soup for the Soul family for this wonderful book of true love stories. This is not my first time in a Chicken Soup for the Soul book. I had a story about my early years as an athlete in Chicken Soup for the Preteen Soul, too. And my mom had a story about my skating career in Chicken Soup for the Sports Fan's Soul. Skating is great. But true love is even better. After all, it's something we all strive for, and most of us achieve it at some point in our lives. Brett and I are fortunate to have it all. Great careers, a strong marriage, and a wonderful family. But it almost didn't happen.
We met at the 1992 Olympics when I was playing for the U.S. hockey team, and Christy was figure skating for the U.S. She won a gold medal that year. Nancy Kerrigan and Christy were walking around meeting some of the other American team members. Christy made an impression on all of us. She was just excited to be there and happy to be watching the hockey team and the players and be a part of it.
There were about 25 hockey players, and I remembered a few of them, but not Brett. When we met again a few years later in Vancouver, he told me that we had met at the Olympics. I had to go back to look at the photos to see if he was really there. A hockey player was the last type of athlete I thought I would ever date. Hockey players are just a different breed from figure skaters. We always competed with the hockey players for rink time when I was a kid.
We had no class.
It was pretty funny because when we were reintroduced, one of my choreographers was with me. And he said there was this cute guy who kept looking over at me. I was so embarrassed, as if I was transported back to grade school. We dated for about 3 years before Brett proposed. Brett was playing for the Vancouver Canucks, and I was based in the Bay Area, so we were only going to see each other over Christmas for a day and a half. Actually, only 40 hours. Brett called me and said he had missed his flight.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?